Hello guys, Softoni here, and in this tutorial I'll walk you through creating a smooth and funky text animation here in After Effects. It's stylish, bouncy and full of character, perfect for intros, titles or social media. No plugins needed, so let's get into it. Alright guys, here we are in After Effects, and as usual I have already created this final composition, and as you can see I have imported this animated background. And also, if you want to use this type of background, just check the link down below in the description. And now let's get started with the tutorial. Hit Ctrl+T or go hit on this little icon and I will type random text. This is gonna be creative, like so. Now select this text and find paragraph and align panels. If you can't find them, you will find them here in the window options. Okay, and now let's center this text. Go here on align, center it here and here. And also for the paragraph, make sure that you select this option, center text. And I have forgotten to tell you that I'm using this Rockwell Extra Bold font, but it's up to you to play around also with the fonts. And this Rockwell Extra Bold font is default font here inside the After Effects. Now let's animate this creative text. Open up this little triangle, go on animate, and I will find tracking. And for the next step, go here on add. Just do not go here on animate, go here on this option and find here selector and check this option weekly. And also for the final step, let's change here tracking amount. Let's go to around 30 or 40, depends on your text size, maybe to around 50. And now when we hit 0, we have already created this cool looking creative animation. Now let's go inside this wiggly selector one, and here we can play around with a bunch of different options: mode, amount, wiggles per second, correlation and everything else. Just check this out, it's up to you to play around with all of those options. Now it's time to add a first effect on our creative text. Select it here. Now let's go here in the effects and presets. And also, if you can't find this panel, just go window. You will also find effects and presets here. Okay, now let's type CC glass effect, drag and drop. And we have already got this cool bumpy look of our creative text. You can also play around here with surface, but I will leave on these default settings. For the next effect, let's go here inside the effects and presets. I will type Tritone effect, drag and drop. And in this case, I will use midtones and add maybe black color, hit OK. And for the highlights, instead of white color, let's try maybe this yellow color, bright yellow color, because black and white combination is always good with yellow color. And now let's just hit OK. What we can do also, add a little bit of shadows, find here drop shadow, also drag and drop onto our text. And let's duplicate this once, hit Ctrl+D. And for the softness, for the second one, let's go to around 100. And you can also add here more effects like glow, lens flare, light leaks, and whatever fits to you. Now let's hit 0 once again and wait until this renders out here in the final composition. And as you can see, our creative text is looking great. Alright guys, this is one way of using this effect. You can also use it in various different purposes. You can, for example, delete glass effect. And as you can see, now we have scene like this. You can also delete this Tritone effect. Let's go double click and find different font, maybe to use Montserrat. And as you can see, now we have this type of look, and this is also looking great. Okay. What we can do, go here inside the effects and presets and find ramp effect, drag and drop above this drop shadow effect. And for the start of the ramp, let's go here. And for the end of the ramp, let's go here. And you can also play around and experiment with different colors. Let's try this neon blue color, hit OK. Now let's hit 0 once again. And this looks great. Let's also go double click on our creative text, and instead of thin, let's go maybe to Montserrat bold. Now we have this creative text. And also let's play around with the blending modes. If you can't find them, just hit here toggle switches and modes. Maybe to try this linear light, and this looks great. You can also experiment with various different colors. It's up to you to play around with this cool text animation. And also for the end color, let's maybe try a different one. This type of orange. Now hit OK, let's hit 0, and this looks really great. Alright guys, that was everything for today's tutorial. I hope you learned something new in this one, and also if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and consider to subscribe if you haven't already. And also if you want to use graphics like me, just check the links down in the description. And also take a look at my channel for even more great tutorials. And until next time, stay creative and bye bye.